Generation Zero. It's a decent game. I like it. I've played it. I figured, in my opinion, or for my. Anyways, Generation Zero. It's a fairly decent game. I bought just like a couple days ago. I played it a bit, about 4 or 5 hours worth. However, I encountered a game-breaking bug and I had to create a new character. I got upset and put it on the shelf for a couple days. Wasn't too upset because I knew the game-breaking bugs are there. It's basically there in the indie game like description. Uh, I love the engine, how it works. Last time I spawned, it was during the daytime, so this is new. It's during the night. Basically, you spawn or you come into the game, no matter if it's your game or you're joining some random person's game. You come into the game about here. It says you've crash landed back on the island, just off the coast of Sweden, I believe. They say you were being shelled from shore, but you somehow make it to land, injured but alive. When the only boat anywhere near is that, which makes me think this boat's in remarkably good condition for being shot up. And it's not in the water, for one. For two, how the fuck do you row past an armada of robots that shoot at you in a rowboat? Like, and still make it to shore alive with all your buddies if you bothered to invite any of them, or they bothered to download the game like they said they were going to before they went to work and then didn't. Anyways, I've got a buddy who's probably going to be joining me later on this. Might be fun, might not. Far as I know, there isn't a third-person mode. I've just gone with the basic, military-type chick. You can't really do too much. You got your Easter makeups, adventure stuff. You can put fucking mustache and all that on the chick. Yay, random person. Hello, random person. It's like I'm answering a message. Okay. Friend will show up later. Deck steel, that's new. Military jacket green, no benefit there. Shirt adds fire resistance. Military pants don't add fire resistance. Wish I could change the colors, but who's actually paying attention to any of this stuff? Beige, let's go black. Leather chain, steel. Shoes, leather boots, brown. Increased fall resistance. Wish I'd have spawned with those last time. Cliffs. There's nothing in pretty much any of these. You can open most buildings and whatnot. You get your flashlight from the house. But it's still, like, in my opinion, this is an almost VR game feel for essentially a game that is just essentially buggy. But it's a lot of fun. If you're going to play with people, do try to not let the I guess I have to equip it this time. Equip. There we go. Now I have a pistol. Yes, the light is irritating. However, the lights in the game aren't exactly helpful. I feel like there should be more light switches. Turn that off. You can't shoot the light and turn it off. I've tried. There really isn't anything to find in the house. There's a couple of bits that tell you where to go, like that one. Hooray, war crimes. I mean, hooray, the war comes. Not war crimes. Cough, cough. More proof of the fact that lights don't actually do much. It's in my opinion, very embarrassing. Proper lighting is the key to a good game. If you're not, like, if you don't really care about all that, though, this game's pretty good. Just kind of babbling until my buddy gets here. So useless. This just tells you where to go. It's a handwritten note in Swedish. I can't read you the note, you know, in Swedish, but I can read you the note in English. Mats, we tried to call you at home, but you probably rushed to the station as soon as you heard the readiness alarm. You'll have enough on your plate as is, but in case you find this, just know that your mom and dad, your mom and I are doing fine. We'll drive over to the village and wait it out there. Be careful, Mom and Dad. I'm not sure if this is my house or anything. They're not exactly too specific on that. It's just the house. It's a safe zone. You know, there's a lot of people in games saying, "Ooh, toilet paper." I'm not gonna do that because that's paper towels. That'll ruin my toilet. I'm on septic, and it does not like paper towels or dish soap. You usually find some kind of clothing. There were med packs somewhere in here. But anyways, if you want toilet paper, there it is. There's also some there. So, if worse comes to worse, go to Sweden. They'll apparently still have toilet paper. Doesn't make much sense, but hey. And if you look at all the different things on the wall, totally not breaking the fourth one for sure. There should be med packs around here somewhere. Or it could be the loot, except for the flashlight, the pistol, and the adrenaline shot that's upstairs, and the note, yeah, the two notes in the house. They're there. Oh, goody. Let me go, inventory. I apologize in advance for the... Oop, I didn't mean to drop that. Let's put the binoculars in the first slot. This one goes in the end slot. That one just used when you die. Anyways, not toilet paper. Not toilet paper. I suppose you could cut it in half and use it as toilet paper, but... I'm picky on my butt. Things touching my butt. I'm kind of picky. Anyway, like, I'm going to show you one of my favorite things about this game, and that's Volvo. Oh, goody. Anyways, you can open up, shows the fairly realistic engine of the Volvo V70. Or is it? No, it's a V60. And you can open up all the doors, the trunk. There's sometimes things in the trunk. And in this case, I'm getting 9mm ammo when the Moeller PP is 30.32. Oops. Yeah, 0.32. I love how it says collectibles 2 out of 3. But there's only 2 collectibles that I've been able to find. Hooray, ammo! Oh, gas mask green, that'll help. So what you wear actually does matter. Because your eyewear, you got your gas mask green, it says gas resistance. That matches with the rest of my outfit, at least. But like, the stuff you find has a chance of having an additional effect on it, which will show up in game. I don't know. Let's go aviator goggles. Aviator goggles don't affect the eyes. Sunglasses. Those don't affect the eyes either. Ski goggles. Nope. Okay, so it's just gas masks, it seems. Yeah, gas masks affect your vision. So if you don't like that, or if you know you're going into a gas related, or if you're fairly confident and did not know you could look at those. I forgot this is World War II. Oh, you can't search the garbage cans. There's no melee. Unfortunate. You don't have to worry too much about finding any, like... I've honestly never found a 9mm handgun in this game yet. So, I know they're in here. I keep getting ammo for them. But I haven't found any. The different ammo types, you can equip the different ammo types. An explosive gas tank already, huh? Not sure when that'll come in handy. Oh, wait, I know exactly when it'll come in handy. Dangerous situation up ahead. I'm not excited to be fighting the big things with this pistol. The game does get harder the longer you play, I think. I believe that's what they said at the very beginning. Not at the very beginning of the game, but like in the announcement trailers and whatnot. It also adjusts to your strategy. How you play the game determines what the game comes up with to counter you. So if you just go in gung-ho, you're gonna get big walls of fucking death showing up. But if you sit back and play accurately, you'll get these little like floaty bots that come out and will alert the nearby enemies to your presence. I found that great. So that's how I like to play, is just, you know, being alerted that that the enemies are nearby. I don't really need to open all the things, but it's just kind of fun to look at the different things you can open. You can't open these. There's no, like, every time you see that kind of a door, I want to be fairly confident in saying that it won't do you any good to search it. Things that are flammable do explode like they do in the actual real life. The physics in this game are pretty accurate. Fall heights and whatnot, you'll get hurt if you fall off the roof of the building. Granted, you'll like sprain an ankle. that's how much damage you take, but still. You okay? Just taking a nap? No bullet holes or anything. She's just taking a nap. Yeah. I'll just close the door and let her be. Okay. You're on your own. I'm gonna close your door. Stay warm. It's Sweden, after all. Oh. Okay. Pop it. They do melee, which, you know, is a thing. I didn't figure that out till way later. Shooting the gun off of them actually helps. The bullet resistance doesn't help with melee resistance, unfortunately. Let me turn down the music. Okay. The leveling up takes a while, so you see people that are high level. You can see how far I've gotten based on the number of things I've discovered. Can I? Oh no, I can't. I cannot. Oh. I always thought that I should go over and check those out before I go up there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Last time I went over there, though, was fairly, I want to say, late in the game. And, ran into something fairly large. And that did not end well for me. But I happen to know that there is a sniper rifle up at the farm. Up there. And the only thing you get out of there's no actual like weapon in the church other than a shotgun. It's called a family heirloom weapon. Ooh. Oh hey, barge. That might be, yeah, we might have taken a barge back here to back to the island. And then like house locked over here, but we can't swim, so don't fall in the water. If you go in over your head, you just respawn on the nearest land, and I think that if you fall in the water over here, you spawn over there. It's weird. Fertilizer. I tell you now, these Swiss sure do love their poo. Attempted a bad joke. Okay, never mind. Whee! Sorry if I keep stopping and looking at things awkwardly. I can smell it. Anyways. That's enough creepering. I could go over the top, but I also had a bad experience up there, and I needed the sniper rifle in order to deal with it. Well, not sniper rifle, just hunting rifle, but, you know. So the enemies will be different every time you play the game, if you play it differently every time. Sorry, I'm feeling danger from like right around that rock. Get my pistol out and head up this way. Those dog-looking things, they have their own name I can't pronounce, of course. There's also these little crab-looking things that they spawn to counter the people that just kind of rush in and do everything. I ran into those because that's kind of how I went into this game, is just kind of like, danger over there. Yeah, it's a big one. Thing, quit it. I'm going to try and hit the fuel barrel on its back once it moves its arm. That's just... Nah. Hello, pain. Got it. Yeah. Okay, so this thing I guess spawns here like every time then. Ooh, adhesive. So if you go over here onto the island with the smoke and whatnot, you gotta be careful not to stray too far from the weeds or you will drown. Or not drown, but you know, spawn somewhere else. One thing you're going to want to invest in is either you or a buddy, which hopefully my buddy will do this, is they're lockpicks, but this building just doesn't open. Lockpicks that you need a specific skill in order to use. First aid kit, and you got a couple of emergency flares. Little romantic getaway, Sweden. Got your standard first aid kits here, which are a lot better than the simple first aid kits. They restore half the health, whereas these only do just a bit. In reality, they're kind of like quarter health, I want to say. There's no weapon here, so it's just a little tourist attraction. There's a farm up the way with a couple dogs. I want to say on the way there. I'm just going to go ahead and take off the frickin' gas mask. Okay. So there's a couple dogs. I'm just going to call them dogs, because the American military has this thing, or maybe not even American military, it's a transport for like light weapons and ammo and such. I don't even know if that's accurate, so don't quote me on it. I said don't. anyways, just wandering around, taking in the scenery. Got my pistol. Got my binoculars to look at the birds. There's just a lot of detail put into this game that you don't really expect. You know, from a I want to say third-party game manufacturer. I have a lot of fun. It's very realistic for how much they put a lot more time in making the game realistic as opposed to the weapon is just over here on the other side. These are more of those unopenable garages. Granted, there's probably a way into them that I don't know, but you spilt your potatoes and then bled on them? Rude. Anyways, it's just another pistol. Bet you thought I was gonna get a good weapon, huh? Nope. The good weapon is like over here. It's only a 1-star, but you know. Oh, who's the dead person? Didn't see that guy last time. Chick. I guess all the people dead so far that I've found have been ladies. Right. The dogs. There's 2 of them. Over there. Last time I was over here, I had, I got a second person. Hello! Sorry, I went all... Let's see if I can get super close. Popping the barrel. Oh, they didn't notice me yet.
What do you think of this game?
It's definitely interesting. I feel like it's more fun with friends. Then again, what isn't? Wrong button. I've killed myself. From what it sounded like, the other one short-circuited and killed itself. It's interesting. The game itself is interesting. There's a lot of exploration to do. There's a lot of utility that you can have. Just to freedom to do what you really want in the game. But the mechanics that allow it to learn and adjust to whatever strategy you use, that in itself is a lot of fun. Because it keeps you kind of on your toes so that you don't just apply the same old, you know, strategy. There's a crab in there. I'm going to call it a crab. Hopefully it doesn't jump on me again. Wait, is there a crab? Yeah, proof of the whole it learns and updates its strategy based on how you're playing. Last time I was in here, there was a crab that I had to blow up one of those containers in order to get out. And wound up losing out on quite a bit of loot, it seems.
Oh yeah, the robots adapt to you.
Yeah. I killed 2 types. One's a mech type, and one's like a dog type. The dog type, you saw me fighting. The mech type, the other person saw me fighting. There's definitely game-breaking bugs present in the game at the moment. They've said that they're going to patch it. No definite, you know, due date or anything, but they've said they're going to patch it. They've already released the first DLC for this game. I don't know how many there's going to be. I've only got a few hours into the game, so game-breaking bug caused me to have to create a new character. And I want to say it was at a pivotal point.
Is it a good map?
The map? Yeah. Based on what you've
The
seen
game
so
is full of bugs, but it's fun and amazing to play.
Yeah. What I've explored just so far is that on this stream. But I've got clear to here. There's all of that to explore. And there's a DLC for another island. I don't know if this is the DLC or not, but level 1. As long as it doesn't go over level 1, I'm fine. Playing with multiple people on the last one caused it to bug out and go up to level 3, which was just too much stuff to deal with. Something I definitely recommend you putting some points into is over on this far tree. The second one down is lock picking, which this building here is good. Is my proof of how helpful that would be. I feel like there's some good stuff in here. There's definitely some stuff in there. As for what kind of stuff, or even if this goes underground into some kind of bunker, I don't know. They do have bunkers in the game. Minor graphical bugs I've noticed. Like every now and then you get a floating bush, floating rock, but it's like something you kind of almost have to go out of your way for. Like, say this rock you'd be able to see under the map a little bit, but from the edge. Or just the rock itself was awkwardly floating. And there should be a couple dogs and some crabs up here. I don't know if... Yeah, there's at least one sniper dog. Ah. That one's got armor on. They scan around. If you're hiding nearby, they will sense you, because they can see through walls and such. And that one's the one I'm scared of because it has a shotgun, I think, on it. That one uses a assault rifle. And for a dude that's only got a pistol, I gotta say this is a lot more challenging. There's the reason I call them crabs. Or spiders. They could be called spiders, I guess. Got a little fuel tank on them. I'm a horrible shot, okay? Oof. Wanted to deal with it. There's no slide function. Oof, that was a nice double hit. Do not punch me. So if you manage to disable them without like breaking all of their bits, you can actually pick up the fuel barrel that they have on their back and use that against them. There's more crabs up there, I know. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my inventory and put on an explosive gas tank for fun, you know. See how it works. I've never equipped the explosive gas tank and just thrown it before. Do I throw it? No, you can place it. Okay. Alert. And then run. That is a much bigger explosion than I would have guessed. Those guys aren't worth hardly any XP. Every now and then you'll get stuff in trucks like this. Most of the goods, though, are in the container that is just kind of suspiciously the right way up. And none of its contents are like jostled or anything. Even the crate that has been set off to the side is still propped up nicely against the wall, even though it clearly has come off of a truck. Hey, first dead guy. I think. Probably, who knows? Everybody is dude. Everybody. You, me, he, she, they. Dude. Everybody is dude. I also apologize for the fan in the background. It's kind of hot in here at the moment. You don't have infinite carry capacity. It says weight at the bottom there. If you go over it, it'll just stop you from moving fast, I guess. As far as I know, it'll limit you to a walk. If you have a gun with an alternate firing mode, R1 switches that. But for how much detail they definitely put into this game, there are bound to be bugs. Just like Little Weapon. They, I believe they even rifled the barrel, but I can't really look at it. But you can add attachments and such to them. It's really nice little touch. They definitely put, you know, the standard amount of time for that people put into the heads and face. The eyes are definitely a lot more responsive than I've noticed in other games. And even though you don't see it, you can actually look at other people if they join you or you happen to invite a friend. Mine is downloading. I believe there's a dog here. Yeah, a dog. A single dog, I believe. Hopefully it's just a single dog. They can censor you through walls. Oh no, there's two. Two dogs. Got it. Woo! So that one apparently didn't notice me. No, there's more than one. Oh god. It hurts. And for some reason you eat the med kit. There is no mini-map or radar. Aw, man, I fried the house. I don't know if that does any good. Anyways, they have like these like, I don't know. I want to say it's sewer, but might be emergency shelter. I don't know. It's Sweden, not America. I know if that was America, it'd probably be a little water storage. That last explosion rocked the whole house. I don't know. Everybody seems to have these tiny little houses. I don't know if it's for the dog or for the kid or for both. But like, there's like almost no evidence that kids exist in Sweden. I'm gonna search all of the things. Searched that one. I didn't think I got that one. Yeah, there we go. The different types of buildings. They definitely reused a bunch of the same types. You'll find this one all around. Oh, high top sneakers for that. That you'll find in like every time they place a garage, it's that. Or the other type that was on the other side. Compost bin. You can move all of the chairs. Every now and then you'll find something that's just ever so slightly wrong. Like, this definitely should not be here type of thing. Yeah, see, there's the rifle. I got 4 bullets. Hopefully I will find... Yeah, so you turn that off, but then, like, you can't... There we go. Switch, switch, switch. I just pushed the pan into the table. Yeah. The things that sometimes, like, it'll tell you it's there, but you can't take it. Maybe if I shoot. Just kidding, I knew that wouldn't work. Take radios, they provide, like, little interference. They'll slightly distract or attract the robots, causing them to go that way instead of this way. That just screams like that somebody's trying to kill themselves. Toilet paper. Always in the same spots. Okay, so I believe that's it for here. I don't think I checked the, like, so you say check. Whatever you want to call this. Nope, I didn't. Hello. Fred. For some reason I can't search that, even though it looks so full of thing, you know? Attachments, put the scope on, hooray. Only got 4 bullets now. So let's zoom in. I'm going here. You don't stop sprinting even if you turn around and go backwards, so you gotta make sure to not, or to stop sprinting, because you'll run out of stamina. You do not want to run out of stamina when fighting these things. Also, I've noticed I'm one of the faster people at killing the spiders or crabs or whatever you want to call them. Because played with a group of 4 people on the old character before I had to delete it and start a new one because I couldn't continue the story. And none of them could hit them. Wound up seeing them die multiple times to the crabs. Combat is not always the best approach. Sometimes being stealthy pays off and saves bullets. Yeah, that's true, but like... I'm not exactly stealthy. Yeah, I'm gonna place a bunch of these around. Okay. Switch out, go to inventory. Firework. The radio. That's this button. Toss. Run. Down. I am not. Ah! Oh God. Jesus. Jesus, save me. Oh, third person. Woo. Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. There we go. I'm gonna open the door. Oh gosh. Oof. As you can see, the game does not pause while you are rifling through your inventory. Emergency flare, put it there. Explosion than I thought. Where'd that even go? So there's a bunch of them out there. Okay. Okay, my radio. First aid kit. Let's go radio here. Bye. That should have taken care of a couple of them. There we go. Oh, you don't like my jams? It's a very expensive radio. You just blew it up. I'm dying. I like it. Is that on? We will see. Sometimes that's like the best thing you can do. 304 XP. Second most XP I've gotten from combat. I like to kind of corral everything into one area and then kill them all. Because, you know, things tend to die around random corners. Meaning me. So I scare easy, I guess. Okay, I think that's all. Anyways, now to explain the loot, or storage. Whoa, okay. Okay. Okay, I see. All of these are for my other character. Neat. Okay, so we've got my hunting rifle, which is the better one of the ones that are there. Let's take the SMG. For the handgun, let's go ahead and pull them all out. Hunting rifle, buckshot gun, hunting rifles. Okay, so let's store those two. Gotta keep at least one of each, right? 7.62, I don't have anything that uses those. I'm just kind of putting everything away. I guess I could have hit square. Got quite a bit of good stuff. But that does give me the silencer and the submachine gun silencer. Binoculars, flares, standards. Don't have any standards, just a bunch of smalls. Radio goes away. Emergency flares. I tend to like fireworks over flares. I do have a couple lockpick hairpins, but those don't just enable you to unlock doors because, God forbid you learn something. You have to level up in order to use the lockpick skill. Let's just take about half. And that definitely helped me understand that radios are helpful, so let's take 5 of those. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's search all the backpacks, steal all the radios and other things. For some reason, like, I think we are a robot because we don't need to eat. Solar power. You know, that'd be one heck of a twist. Sweden hosts this, like, game, having this, having this robot go in with, a person controlling it via, like, a VR helmet or something like that. And, thinking that they are the robot, or the robot is them. Plastics. Good stuff, good stuff. I can't, like, recycle any of that stuff. Those in there, though. That gives me the ability to craft this bullet-resistant jacket. At which point I go into profile, go jacket. Oh. I guess it's just military green jacket. Kind of boring. Anyways, now that I have scrapped all of my ammo or scrapped all of my weapons that I have currently on me, I'm going back to the box to retrieve my gear. Primary weapons, hunting rifle and the SMG. That. I guess I'll keep those on me. I haven't found any 44s, but the mechs drop it, so 7.62s will come in handy later. I don't have any more 9mm, and I don't have any rifle ammo, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and take the pump shotgun and put the sniper rifle. I'll keep the sniper rifle on me because suspicious. Anyways, I'm going to attempt to climb the ladder. The last time I did that, it was a lot louder. Leveled up. Let's go into chemist. So that way I can get the lockpicking. Finally home. Oh my gosh. Download the game. Download the game. It's not listening to me. Download the game. There we go. Apparently it was listening to me. Stupid phone. That's why I don't like smartphones. Prefer text with buttons. Buttons are so much more helpful. Here's the recycling station. I have 2 pump action shotguns now. They do good damage. I used one against a mech once, which did pretty well. Minus the whole fact that I was trapped in a container for a good 10 minutes. It's a fun little Easter egg. Apparently I didn't take care of all of them. Let's boombox them out of here. Small fuel cell. Pistol is easier. Stupid boombox. I forgot my pistol. Anyways, hopefully you should never run out of ammo for your pistol. Because these guys drop it. They're everywhere. Do you have a trumpet for me? No. I have a trumpet as a symbol bit. Who the heck has to change clothes to play video games? Freaking weirdo. Okay, let's see. 4-point, full metal jacket. Armor well, strong amount of damage. Hollow point. Great hard point damage that has trouble penetrating armor. Don't really need to penetrate armor, so fine. Nothing. Like my life. Why is it so empty? Oh, I get it. This is a reference from my life. I know. I get it. Probably. Yeah, finally, these, like, the fact you can't do anything to them is kind of irritating in my opinion. Because I like to shoot bottles, obviously. And these bulletproof handcarts. Anyways, the vehicle you get is a bicycle. For at least the beginning, I know. I believe there's something like a motorcycle down the line. You hold R2 to go forward. Or accelerate is what it says. You can hold L2 to go backwards or stop. If you get off while you're moving, it just keeps going. However, I almost never use the bicycle to go anywhere. Unless I've previously been there and have cleared the route. Let me hop off with square. Yeah. forgot my binoculars, didn't I? Forgot to re-equip them at least. One dog. I think at least one dog up there. Okay. Pull out the shotgun because, you know, it's the weapon that I have. Turning the music down a little more. If you get close enough, you can hear the crabs. I don't really have too much shotgun ammo. Probably because I didn't pick any up. Anyways, there's a box in there. The way to get it is kind of to jump and then crouch while you're in the air. Oh goody, birdshot. Amazing buckshot. Using birdshot. Okay. Dude, download already. Those gas tanks weigh quite a bit, so unless you're planning on setting traps, which is honestly probably a pretty good idea. Also, apparently, all Swedes have fucking ammo in their car just sitting in the trunk. Maybe not all of them, but all of them on this road. At least. Especially the police. Oh goody, more rifle ammo. That'll come in handy when I raid the, whatever the heck it is over there. They got stuff that took out a tank. I mean, come on. 192 bullets. 703. I'm gonna learn from my past mistakes. I'm going quietly. Right? Because they are all over there. I should just be able to equip the sniper rifle because it's silenced. And I forgot to put ammo on it. Okay, I'm going up. So far we're winning. I totally did not just do that. Uh-huh. Now we hide again. Eat. Let's equip some of those standard first aid kits, because half health is going to help a lot more. Got the small fuel cell, which is going to replace that. Let's go right. I wish it didn't put it down in such a weird spot. Anyway, smaller box, open the big one, then up there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, good thing I put on those big med kits. I only got one of them. Will you punch my building? I'll punch my building. Rude. And that is the collectible. Anyways, I wonder if they're settled down now. No, they are not. I'm trying to compensate for where it's going to go. That wasn't working so well. I try and lead. I am a sniper. Anyways, now that I've used up all of my explosives, I'm gonna hide in this thing here. Just kidding. Swedish tanks are always fun. They're hydro-pneumatic suspension is the only way to go for suspensions for tanks. Because, you know, aiming down is fun. Also, I don't believe that dogs could have beaten these, since they only use small arms fire. And, you know, like 80 millimeters armor, small arms versus heavy armor, doesn't really work. Okay, so that's this area. I've raided it. Just gonna open all the doors now. There we go. Now it's proof that I've raided this. Hooray! Let's see. Back to the main road. So that's that truck. We're just going to continue up the road from where we laughed. Up the road from where we left off. Last time I went and looked at this thing, like this Volvo, I thought, you know, why would you get out of the bottom side? It's a great way to fall down. At least if you get out the top, then you can have something to lean against. And it's empty too, so it's entirely pointless. Moving along at a lot faster pace than last time. Last time. I know that's not how snipers work. It's a rando. Yes, because I was bored. And there's 3 people watching. Right? I was surprised. Well, I mean, Generation Zero is also another kind of iffy topic. Yeah. Me? No. I suck. I suck. I'm granted that I'm better than a lot of people that I've found on this game so far. Oh, goody, a mech and a dog. You can play it any way you want. You literally can play it any way you want. And it will adapt to you, to counter you. Oh, you don't have to break it. It'll break itself. Please stop coming this way. Please stop coming this way. Well, I've only got 5 bullets. Quit it! I was only able to beat that last one because I had cover. No, it's chasing me. Ugh. Hey, I killed it. Thank goodness I decided to go with the armor-piercing rounds. Or the full metal jacket rounds. Huh? Are you watching me? Are there any people watching me? Okay. 1 of 4. I'm monopolizing a quarter of them. Other 3 at Twitch, so I'm the only YouTube. I don't know how to feel about that. Ah, crap. Frickin', that's the only reason I call them crabs. Because they're essentially the same as head crabs. And they screech when they jump at you, too. Oh, good. You don't need it. Last time I went through here, I went up there first. And those guys came up. I got trapped in that container up there. Anyways, it's mostly crabs and I believe a couple dogs. Why does it always turn night as soon as I get here? Hmm? I couldn't hear it. Okay, now that I'm in cover, I'm going to switch my sniper rifle out for a shotgun. Going in loud!
Now they can hear me. My party settings were different.
It hurts!
I didn't know that they couldn't hear me. Good thing I changed the settings, huh?
It hurts! I hate crabs. It's probably why they used them to counter me.
Sounds like there's a lot of AI bullshittery going on.
They randomly died. I didn't do anything and they died. I won! Hooray!
Hooray indeed.
That was scary.
Should I try to get Thomas online, or?
If you want. Let's see if I can't get a good screenshot for you.
I don't
Pay
give him
attention
a
to me.
call.
Oh no, it just appeared on the outside.
So it says 2 hours ago, huh?
Got a couple screenshots. Got another light. This is actually where I got the first 2-star weapon, but apparently it's just a 1-star fucking. Anyways, eat me my last. That just says I need to equip more first aid kits. I've already got 30. Just means I need to use them. I think that's everything. .94 is good, I think. 3 shots for the shotgun. Oops. Six shots. Why does it say 3? Because it uses 2 ammo. That would be why. Because I didn't spend an entire day wandering around the house. There's more than 4 machines. My bullets even going that far? They are. Okay, good. Flee!
Flee indeed.
Oh, I eat my snacks.
You hate your snacks?
Eating my snacks.
Eating
They're
your
called
snacks.
med kits, but for some reason I eat them. Nice. Shooting people is not nice. Put it. Ah, random getting stuck bugs. That thing's little fuel tank is like right next to its eyes, so. I think all that's left here is crabs, so.
It's crabbing time.
Creepy.
Only a little bit. Okay. The data to start application is complete. I'm just waiting on the content.
I think all the extra content is DLC.
But it's going quicker. That is 45 minutes without having an application started, but I don't really want to wait that long, so...
I ran out of SMG ammo. Okay, so...
Guess I'll hop on tanks. I don't really know what else to play.
I think I'm glad that the robots can't go inside except for crabs.
Mm.
Crabs are just kind of irritating, to be honest.
Yeah?
Like, they're not tough.
Just
Like,
irritating.
I don't even believe they actually have a difficulty setting.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of pop out of nowhere and jump scare irritating.
Mm. Understandable.
Also, what you wear does matter. Because, you know, some clothes have bullet resistance, some have fire resistance. Ooh, a 2-star. Which means we can probably get you set up once you know, actually get in here.
Right? It's probably not going to be till later.
Right.
Not really in the mood to wait 45 minutes to play anything. Not in the need of a shower either. Took one this morning.
Probably are, to be honest.
Me? Always. I could always use a shower. It's still downloading at 10 megabytes a second, even though I'm in the game. So.
be stored. Put in the buckshot.
Excuse me.
And
Alright, I'm gonna go probably over the laundromat real quick to get something to drink if I can. So,
careful,
talk to
it's
you
thunder and
about-
lightning out there.
I wish.
Fucking. As soon as you
Fucking,
said
oh
that.
my god. Right around the corner, you know how you're going up the hill as you take a right from you're going up the hill? On the left there, there was a head-on crash with like a little Toyota. And I guess it wasn't a head-on crash actually. It was a fender bender, but like it was a brake check pretty much. And what it looked like. This dude's Toyota was just completely smushed.
Oof.
And when I mean Toyota, I mean like one of those old, you know, little old quarter-ton little
Pickup?
Toyotas. Yeah, the little pickups. You see them everywhere. They're like 1990 something or whatever.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Except this one's like lowered to the ground, pretty much. But yeah.
Mexi stance.
Yeah, it was pretty Mexi-stanced. It wasn't quite Mexi-stanced because it still had room, but
Didn't have big old chrome rims, you know?
no, there was spray printed black. The entire
Getting
truck
funky
was
up here,
black.
is they?
Right?
Oh, shank a bitch.
Pretty much.
But yeah, no. Game-breaking bug caused me to have to start a new character anyways, so.
Huh. Now you have 12 people watching. What?
Me? Or is it just
Yeah.
random people?
You have 12 people watching your stream.
Yay! Oh god, I forgot to reload. Oh god, I don't have any ammo. They jumped at me and exploded. They can
That's
damage each
the
other.
worst in Titanfall 2, when things jump at you and explode.
Oh,
yeah.
These things are actually kind of like ticks. Without the,
Oh,
you
yeah?
know, huge explosion.
Oh, that's kind of annoying.
Ammo. Fucking gotta equip ammo there, bud.
Why do you... That's...
Usually you don't, but like... If you don't, sometimes you get kind of...
God, my tanks games have absolutely sucked today.
That's kind of how Tanks has been going recently. It's really sad.
I've been doing... Well, you know how I've been doing.
So I need to go back to the barn before advancing. Barp. It's still lightninging. I find it absolutely annoying that there are little red buckets around.
Hmm.
And there's nothing special about them either. They're just buckets.
Bucket. Alright, I'm gonna go head to the laundromat real quick and go grab something to drink. Be back in probably 5 minutes? Give or take? I don't know. Be right back.
Yeah, lighting is horrible, but... Hey, free beer. Looks like the makings of a terrorist organization. Toilet paper. Toilet paper. So now what I'm wondering is... Fuck? Those aren't first aid kits. Oh, so emergency flare sticky. Why do they have to be sticky? Bad attempt at a joke. Anyways... I feel like I'm missing something. It's all soft point rounds. Never any like full metal jacket or armor piercing rounds. There it is. Just to prove it. Hopefully I don't lure all three of them. That would be annoying again.
still isn't here, huh? Annoying. Why is it always losing?
Anyways, that's the 3 dogs. I'm just hoping.
I know, you're still gonna be hungry, so...
I know that it's not, sorry. I moved. Apologies. Sorry, what?
Hmm?
Huh?
Oh, in the area I'm going to raid, there's... Or not raid, but like I'm going to assault. Well, attempt to loot. A couple... Well, a car. And, there's 3 mech types. Just over the hill to where I can't see. But like last time I went up here only expecting the dogs, and I got rushed by 3 freaking mech types just out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And like I checked the surrounding area this time and I don't see any mech types. So maybe they were just like a roving band of death.
Yes.
Also, there are giant ones that I haven't come across yet, but I've seen a dead one.
Hmm.
Like, you know, the size of a house type of giant.
Hmm.
I don't know. Once I get to this next area, mech type. I don't know what to do. Last time there wasn't a mech type.
Sure, put only one. If you put an ice in there like that,
I think I know now. There's 3 mech types at the next building. Last time I came through here, there weren't 3 mech types. However, I did get rushed by 3 mech types at the top of the hill last time. So those 3 mech types are originally from over there.
I need a fork.
You ate a fork?
I need a fork.
Poor fork.
Scaraboo, Scaraboo.
Quick! He's got a moose! He's got a moose!
I'm 7,000 XP to the Spring Assault 7. And that's the one that gets us the STG. So. Actually, what I'm gonna do is take these.
Frickin' sideways jumping. Oh, there's another dog.
You know, it's really hard to say that my explosive rounds in the T10 are useless because, I mean, I carry 2 of them. And I use them. I do use them quite often. But I'm contemplating on whether or not just taking them off or leaving them on. Really hard decision. Because like when I'm fighting at Doom Barn, I just shoot high explosive into it.
Uh-huh. I understand that. Got the whole My Summer Car vibe going on here.
Ooh.
Oh dear Lord. Close the doors. I opened all the doors of the Volvo, and it's like, there's not enough room to move. More paint 2. Didn't you already get more paint 2? Don't throw in the towel. Standard first aid kits.
Me after a long night.
Standard first aid kits, hooray!
And don't throw in the towel.
Emergency flare sticky. I don't know. I'm gonna use up some of these cheapo med kits. And something I've noticed, like everybody else who does YouTube video games, I'm going to be pointing out all of the toilet paper, since I can't pick it up.
Have you ever looked down and you're just sitting down and you just put your elbow on the desk, lift your hand up, just put it on the outside of your eyebrows. Your middle finger on the left, your thumb on the right. Just squeeze them together in frustration.
Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Sorry, this game's like, they put a lot of detail into their models, but like they reused the shit out of their models.
See, that's annoying.
Sometimes they're not even good, not even placed very well. But like, this isn't, a game I'm like expecting the best quality out of. Cause like, I'm expecting like slightly better than indie quality work.
See, Borderlands 1 reused a lot of textures.
They still reused a lot of textures from toilet paper from Borderlands 1. No, there's like 6 rolls. I mean, hey, if the world goes to shit, at least we know where to find toilet paper. Just go to Sweden. It's like, it's all over the place. Like grows on trees.
What would be really smart is if we were like, I think it's either Japan or China. I'm not sure. Somewhere over there. Like everybody in their backyard has like a miniature garden. And I think it'd be cool if everybody here in America, since we got so much land, if everybody had their own like little tree plantation, I guess. Or like, not tree plantation, that's the wrong word. Like everybody had the ability to make their own toilet paper. Like, I wish every American family was self-sustained. You know what I mean? Like, everybody had a farm, everybody could make their own toilet paper, everybody could do all these things, but
No.
in some places it's like that.
No melee. Eat my point defense damage.
Point defense damage, huh?
Or part.
Oh,
Part damage. Anyways, I've attracted the locals.
is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Eat hollow point.
Eat hollow points. I've attracted the locals. What is this, Vietnam?
No, because these are the only things in the area. I'm calling them locals.
That was a bad joke.
Like, is it bad that my strongest weapon against the mech types, which is the ones with the most armor, is a freaking pistol? The
Kinda.
starting pistol?
Yeah.
I feel like I should have a better thing at taking them down, but like, my sniper rifle is only soft point. I only have soft point ammo for it.
Mhm.
So like, whenever I shoot them, there's no armor penetration going on, or destruction going on, because the bullet just kind of. And once you've sucked in all the bullets, it's like, waste of my ammo. Like, yeah, I could use my shotguns on them. All like 3 rounds. Oh hey, I just found another shotgun. Hunting rifle silencer, another one. I am worried now that the 3 mech types that were here, one of them stayed behind, and I took care of the other one. Or I took care of the dog that was hanging around. Maybe that was its way of telling me to get the fuck out and do shit instead of searching everything. Anyways. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, now last time I was through here, there were a lot more dogs. No mech type. Maybe they've figured out I know how to fight them. At least the dogs. But last time I was just kind of bullying the dogs without, you know... How many deaths do I have? I've died 12 times. And I'm at what I would call the just after the first checkpoint.
Wow.
Yeah. Last time I had died 4 times, all of which were to those 3 mech types.
Mm-hmm. I'm really confused on how the battle style is. I really wish Thomas was on, but he's not.
What would Thomas be able to do?
Add to the conversation. We need his.
Well,
Uh-huh. No, I want somebody to play tanks with.
Ah. Well, after I get to this next, what I would call checkpoint.
You can stream however long you want. I don't care.
You know, there's a relay point somewhere near here. Because, you know, it was right here last time and there was a couple dogs. I had to deal with them.
No dogs. Only mech type.
But, like, now I'm not finding anything. Like, there's a relay point I'm supposed to take care of. It's supposed to make a sound, but I'm not hearing any sound.
I'm just gonna send you one of these. Whenever you get in here. Does it sound one? Yes, it does.
However, they didn't bother adding physics to all the little cans and bottles and whatnot, which I'm kind of upset about.
Do they just disappear?
No, they're bulletproof, where the bullets just go straight through them.
Oh, jeez. Annoying.
But, like, how major of a thing is that to be upset about?
Pretty major. Quality of life, man. Quality of life.
Right? I take quality of life pretty seriously.
GTA, Borderlands, all of the Borderlands. Well, no, Borderlands 1, things weren't immovable like that. But in 2 there was, in the pre-sequel. I think. I reference it a lot. I don't know. It's a really good FPS in my opinion. Pretty has to
Abandoned fishing wharf. Relay beacons 0 out of 1 found.
Fantastic.
They're supposed to make a noise. Or at least, you know, be visible.
Little.
Okay, so last time it was just in the open. Easy to find. This time I'm not finding it at all.
That's okay.
There's one dead dog. One dead dog.
One dead dog, huh?
Yeah.
Just don't eat them.
They're made out of metal, so... yeah.
Are you made out of metal?
You know, the character looks like it's made out of skin and bones, but for some reason I feel like this is just like some kind of like battle island where like a robot is one human controlled robot is pit up against bunches of robots.
A human-controlled AI being tested against AI that is meant... I guess they're saying what's better, AI or human intelligence? That's, I guess, one way to interpret it.
Yeah, but like, what the thing is like, you go, the backstory is essentially like, you and some friends are off the coast on an island.
Uh-huh.
For a school trip or something. And when you come back, you're getting shot at by shelled from the shore. And you somehow make it back to shore. That's only 1 star. Like, the noise is coming from the area that it was supposed to be, but it's not there. Like, I even turned off my music to try and find it. Or not turned it off, but like turned it down.
Maybe look in your settings or something.
Nah, I'm just gonna guess that it spawned under the floor.
That could do it.
Because there are definitely game-breaking bugs. Every time you go to save or, get to an important part that you think you're gonna need to back up, you should save it to the cloud. Which I don't know how to save shit to the cloud, so...
Go to the PS home screen, press pause, go